Good morning everybody and welcome to my spring morning routine. I thought I would do an updated morning routine since I haven't really done one of these in a while, but I like to start my morning off by drinking as much water as I possibly can. I do this while I'm still in bed so that I don't forget, because I'm one of those people that tend to forget to drink water, especially first thing in the morning. I know it doesn't really make sense, but I don't usually feel thirsty and I just completely forget, so I've been trying to get into the habit of just drinking water as soon as I wake up. I also like to just do a few stretches in bed just to warm up my muscles and get me sort of prepared for getting out of bed and getting ready for the day. I find this helps me feel a lot less stiff and in pain when I get up. So I just do a few little stretches with my arms and my back. Something I've been loving doing every single morning and I've made a habit is opening my curtains every single morning and just letting the sun pour into my space. This always makes me feel so happy, especially when it's nice and sunny like it is today. It's such a clear blue spring day. It's the first day we've had proper sun, so I felt really happy and relaxed just seeing the nice blue sky. I then always make my bed because it just makes me feel better and more productive when my bed has been made. I put this fresh spring bed set on. It is so perfect for spring. It has these cute little flowers on it, which I thought would be perfect for this season. And I shaved my legs last night as well, so it felt so nice sleeping in this bed. And then obviously I just brushed my teeth. I don't really feel like I need to explain what I'm doing here because it's a little bit obvious, but I like to do this before I eat anything, just to sort of like protect my teeth and get them ready for eating anything. It just feels like it's best to do it before I eat breakfast. I know some people do it after, but I prefer to do it before. Something I've always wanted to start doing in my morning routine is doing a little 10-minute meditation. I think this will really help my mind to get relaxed, especially because I always feel so stressed and anxious. And I feel like first thing in the morning is where my mind sort of like creates my day, if that makes sense. So if I'm already feeling stressed first thing in the morning, I will feel stressed for most of the day. But if I relax and do something like meditation, then I feel like it will set me up for the rest of the day. I do have to say that this was very difficult and I did struggle to concentrate during this meditation, but I did feel a lot more relaxed after I'd done this. It felt really nice to do this and just sit with my mind for a couple minutes. And then, as I've mentioned, and you've seen me do so many times on my channel before, I fill out my planner. I absolutely love filling out my planner. This is one of my favourite parts of my morning routine. I love just sitting and writing out everything that I need to do, a big old to-do list of all the stuff I need to get done that day. It just makes me a lot more productive because I have a big to-do list of everything that I need to get done that day. And it also makes me feel less stressed because instead of just thinking that I've got a million things I need to do today, I've got them all written down so I can just check them off as I go, which also feels very good to take things off a list. It makes me feel incredibly productive. Even if those things are just small little things like brushing my teeth, making my bed, just ticking things off on the list just makes me feel like I've at least done something that day, no matter how small it is. And then I grab myself a quick breakfast. This is one of my favourite things to eat in the morning. It's just a toasted bagel with cream cheese and jam on it. If you've not tried this before, please try it, it's so nice. One of the most important parts of my morning routine is getting my stretch routine done. This is something that I'm having to do every single morning because I'm currently suffering from a bulging disc in the bottom of my spine, so I have to make sure that I'm stretching it out and sort of like doing some physio exercises in the morning to strengthen it up and help it heal. This does feel very tedious sometimes, and sometimes I don't really want to do this as part of my morning routine, but I know that it will be so much more painful if I don't do this. So I do these twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening, but most of the time this is probably my least favorite part of my morning routine because it hurts, it takes a long time, and sometimes I don't really want to get on the floor and start rolling around. The next thing I do is do a little yoga session. This is something that I got really into in the beginning of January. I really enjoyed doing these yoga sessions every single morning. It made me feel like one of those Pinterest girls that do yoga when the sun comes up. And the yoga session that I'm currently doing is one that's specifically created for bulging and herniated discs. So I'm hoping that this and the stretches sort of like help improve my healing process. But I do feel kind of silly doing this, and I did laugh at myself a couple times when I spotted myself in the camera, but it feels really nice, and doing yoga in the morning is another thing that makes me feel so extremely relaxed. I love doing this so much. After my yoga session, I'm just going to clean my tattoos. I recently got a few new tattoos about 2 weeks ago, so they're still currently healing. I have to make sure to thoroughly wash them and dry them and moisturize them every single morning. I just wash them with some unscented soap and pat them dry with some kitchen towel, and then rub some moisturizer into them to keep them hydrated and help the healing process. This obviously isn't part of my every single day morning routine, but it's, you know, something that I'm having to do since I got new tattoos. Now onto my favourite part of my morning routine, which is my skincare routine. I love doing my skincare routine so much. This is one thing in my morning routine that I will never miss, no matter what. My skin has improved drastically since I started my skincare routine. I used to have really bad eczema all over my face, which was really red and sore and dry, but since doing my skincare routine, it's completely disappeared. Right now I have around 7 steps in my morning routine. It used to be 10, but I can't be bothered to do all of them, so I feel like 7 is enough to do everything that I want to do. I'm not going to go through all of the products I use in this video just because I have already made a full skincare routine video, so if you do want to see that, I will leave it down below. The next thing I do in my morning routine is go on the treadmill for a 15-minute walk. I just stick on Netflix and stick on some Superstore, which is one of my favourite programs at the moment. It's just a funny little comedy that I'm absolutely obsessed with. I've watched it about 3 times and I can't stop watching it. But anyway, this is something else I have to do every single day for my back, because walking is really good if you've got back issues. This is something that extends my morning routine quite a lot and makes it quite a lot longer, and sometimes, like I said with the stretches, I can't really be bothered to do it, but I know how beneficial it is for my back. So I don't usually shower first thing in the morning just because I've gotten into the habit of showering really late at night recently. There's something really aesthetic to me about showering in the evening. I don't really know what it is. It just has a different vibe to it than showering in the morning. But anyway, once I've done all of that, I just relax and do something that I want to do. So this could be getting ready to go out for the day, it could be playing some video games, or like today where I decided to do some editing, so I'm currently editing this video that you're watching right now. But that was pretty much my entire morning routine. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and it's made you feel nice and productive. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have the most amazing week.